Hello everybody, welcome back to another AH-64 Apache video. Today we have been scrambled to support a troops in contact call. Seems to be some smoke in the distance with tracer rounds. We're going to climb an altitude to try to get a look at some of these targets. I think they said there were tanks and anti-air and infantry and all that stuff. So we're going to try to stay clear of the tanks and anti-air. We have 8 Lima Hellfires and 38 Hydra rockets. We just took off from our carrier group, as you saw. It's pretty rainy out today, but we have to go help out those friendlies, and I hope that smoke is an enemy vehicle, not a friendly vehicle. We're gonna go ahead and let George waz the Hellfires.
Hellfire's up.
And we'll start looking for enemies. Let's see.
Aircraft's armed and deslaving.
Alright, let's see what George can see here.
Negative contact.
George can't see anything at the moment. We are going to gain speed and maintain this heading. I see a bunch of tracers and stuff.
And slave. I'm deslaved.
So we're going to try to see if George... Okay, George can see a ZSU. That's very bad. For us, anyway. Very deadly. Not seeing it here on the TADs, unless it's just past that tree. It is, okay. We're going to climb an altitude a little bit. I'm going to let George track it.
Blazing.
Just within range.
Lasers off.
Alright, rifle.
Roger, engaging.
Wrong side. Whoops. Alright. That'll hit in 20 seconds. We're gonna keep flying towards the target and wait for impact. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Should impact soon. Pow!
Target destroyed.
Alright, target destroyed.
Roger. Deslave.
There's another one. Okay, we're gonna engage it.
Blazing.
He seems to be moving.
Lasers off.
Alright. Had to climb up right there to avoid the trees.
Engaging.
Rifle. Hope this impacts. George might have lazed the trees. Four, 3, 2, 1. Splash.
Target destroyed.
Good effects, good effects.
And deslaving.
Alright, let's try to look for these tanks that they were talking about. Okay, yep, there's a T-90 right there.
Tracking target.
We are going to try to get him first, because he has ATGMs that he can absolutely obliterate this helicopter with. Rifle.
Laser ranging.
Yep, laser ranging. I hope that Hellfire hits before he fires something. Good effects, good effects. We're gonna have to engage again.
Stand by. Laser on. Lasers off. Engaging.
Rifle. We're gonna dive away here because I do not want to get hit with an ATGM. Tow missile, I guess.
Good effects on target.
Yeah, sorry, not an ATGM, a tow missile.
Slaving.
We're gonna stay right of these targets, and then we'll just turn in, sling a Hellfire, and then turn away. Alrighty. And rifle.
Firing.
Engaging. We're gonna turn away and pop some flares here. pop back up here above this hill. If this rain will let me. Taking a lot of power here. Back up this hill. Don't want to over torque. Trying to look to see what we can engage.
Roger. I'm deslaved.
Deslaved. Okay, there's a T-55. He looks to be out in the open. We're gonna engage him.
Tracking target. Blazing.
Blazing.
Lasers off. Engaging.
Rifle. Hope that impacts.
Target destroyed.
Good impact, good impact.
Roger. Deslaving.
Alright. Our main target is the T-55s because
Laser on.
if we don't destroy those, then they can easily destroy
Lasers
our
off.
friendly vehicles.
Engaging.
Rifle.
Good effects on target.
Good effects.
Roger. Deslave.
Alright, let's try to get one more. Okay,
Tracking target.
one more T-55.
Blazing.
We're gonna sling this hellfire and then we gotta
Lasers
dive
off.
away.
Roger. Engaging.
Rifle. Alright, let's dive out of here.
Target destroyed.
Good effects, we are out of missiles.
DWASD.
DWAS, we will get turned around here and start engaging the the infantry groups with rockets. Alright, so how we're going to do these rocket engagements is I'm going to let George find a group, laze them, and then I will shoot the rockets using his laze. So we're going to do co-op rockets.
And slaving. I'm deslaved.
Alright, George is going to look at those targets. Alright, find me a group here. That's a big group of
Match
infantry.
shoot.
We're going to go up, gain some altitude, fly in, and do a diving rocket run here. So we're going to gain altitude. Once we hit about 1,000 meters, we're going to sling these rockets and dive away. Alrighty. In 3, 2, 1. Rockets, rockets, rockets.
Those are good hits.
Good effects. We're taking heavy fire, heavy fire. We're going to dive away here. Anti-air did not like that. Okay. Good to know, good to know. They did not like that rocket run. Our radar altimeter is broken. We will continue to engage
Slaving. Deslaving.
from a little bit further out this time. Okay, looks like a big group of infantry right there.
Match and shoot.
Match and shoot. We're gonna fly in just a little bit, just because I want to get some speed behind these rockets. And we'll dive away. Okay, gain some altitude. And rockets, rockets, rockets.
Good effects on target.
Good effects, we're gonna dive out. go over the top there. We're taking heavy fire. They seem to be re-engaging our infantry, our friendlies. So we're gonna pop back up.
Roger. Slaving. Deslave.
Try to hit another big group here. There's a ton of enemy infantry.
Match and shoot.
We're gonna hit these guys. Alright. Turn in. And get a little closer. Rockets, rockets, rockets.
Good effects, good effects.
Good effects. Taking heavy fire. Dive out of here. Take too much fire. The Apache is a tank though, so we can take a little bit as long as we're protecting the friendlies.
And slaving. Deslave.
Alright, let's come back up. Okay, let's gain a little bit more altitude. George can get a better look.
Slaving. Deslave.
They are still slinging rounds at our friendlies. There's a big group right here.
Match and shoot.
Match and shoot. Gain some speed, and we will engage. Okay. Up to speed. Good distance. And rockets, rockets, rockets. Alright, good rockets.
Laser. Target destroyed.
Good effects, good effects. Let's dive out of here. There's some tracers coming at us. Let's go. Alright. They are not happy to see us. Stay out of their tracer fire. If we stick low to the ground, then they can't really shoot through those trees. Thought I just saw our carrier group out there. Too foggy. There's still some red infantry tracer fire.
Slaving. I'm deslaved.
We need to figure out where that's coming from and get rid of it. Still taking technical fire. Let's fly out here a little bit. Give them some distance, and then we'll re-engage. Alright, popping back up here. Let's find a group fast. Big group, big group.
Match and shoot.
Match and shoot. Gain some speed, gain some speed. Alright, rockets, rockets, rockets.
Laser. Target destroyed.
Good effects, good effects. Let's dive out. Taking some more fire. Let's dive out here. We got a single burst of rockets left. So we're going to spin back around.
Roger. Slaving. Deslave.
Seems to be one last group of infantry.
Match and shoot.
Alright. Well, Helicopter shaking a little bit. And rockets, rockets, rockets. Alright, we're out of rockets. Let's dive out.
Please, those are good hits.
Good effects.
DWASD.
We're out of rockets, so... Okay, I think we are out of all munitions except for our gun. So we're gonna come to a far out orbit here, try to evade some fire, and let George start laying into them. Help out these friendlies here.
And slaving. Deslave.
Okay, there's an armored infantry fighting vehicle. We definitely want to take that out first. There he is.
Engaging.
Let George get a track on him. Engage.
Firing. Blaze. Target destroyed.
Good rounds, good rounds.
And slave. Deslaving.
Let's hit that second armored vehicle.
Firing.
Good effects.
Blaze. Those are Roger. Deslaving.
Alright, we are starting to get really lit up here. Let's start taking out these technicals.
Firing. Blaze. Good effects on target. Slaving. Deslave.
Just set burst to 10.
Setting burst to 10. Blazing.
Let's level out here.
Firing. Blaze. Good effects on target.
Good effects. Appears to be one last infantry.
And slaving. Deslave.
Gonna come down here a little bit. Let's drop some altitude, Alright, any last words?
Laser on.
Little infantry technical. Okay, they're gonna keep engaging us. Goodbye.
Firing. Firing.
Okay, George won't engage. Okay, I'm gonna take the gun.
Blaze. Good effects on target.
Goodbye. That was weird, George wouldn't fire there. Okay, there's a truck. Okay, took a few too many rounds, but still got him. Okay. That's dead.
Slaving.
That guy just exploded. I'm gonna let George...
Blazing.
Alright, we're gonna let George start taking out the rest of these trucks here.
Firing.
Okay, actually, I think we might be too close for George to properly track them.
Blaze. Good effects. Good effects.
Okay, good effects. Good rounds. Alright. They're dead. Friendlies appear to be okay. Looks like they found a little outpost thing to hunker down in. We'll let George scan one last time.
Slaving. I'm deslaved. I'm not seeing anything.
Alright, George isn't seeing anything. We are going to come around right here. Friendlies appear to be safe. We're going to give them a little flyby here, let them know that they're safe. They can continue their mission.
Aircraft safe.
Towards the airfield over there. Alright, let's give them a nice little flyby. Alrighty, our mission is successful. Enemies have been wiped out. Friendlies are in the clear. We have taken a lot of fire, so let's try to get this this airframe, this aircraft, back to the carrier. Maybe they can repair it. Actually, can kind of see the carrier there in the distant fog. We're gonna fly back, try to get this thing on the deck. Alright everybody, we are going to do a little Apache buzz the tower, and then we're going to swing back around, coming for a landing on the back of the carrier there. But first, let's give them a nice little low flyby. This is going to be kind of difficult, not that challenging, but we don't have an altimeter reader, so I'm going to have to kind of guess how high up / how low we are. Alright, let's start slowing down, Alrighty, we are on the aircraft carrier deck successfully. A little bit of a messy landing, but mission is complete. Friendlies are clear to continue their mission, and I will see y'all in the next one.